Hi Scorpio, I'm doing an experiment. This is your second reading because I feel like I keep reading the same thing and I don't know if it's just so prevalent or if it's me stuck on a story. I don't know. So I'm doing this. I'm doing a second reading for you to see. So this is your second what they aren't telling you from perhaps a different group of Scorpios. Wanting to see if I can get a different ping here, a different story going. If I got a different group. So this is story number 2, reading number 2 for what they aren't telling you for August 2020. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what we got here. Scorpio. Second reading for Scorpio, what they aren't telling you. Whoa. 2 of Cups. Okay. 4 of Wands. All right. Ace of Cups. Or Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. King of Cups. Not seeing a problem here. Not seeing a problem. The World. This could be Pisces, by the way. The Hierophant. Taurus. 8 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. All right. I am not going to not do this reading. I'm going to see where this goes because this is a very different feeling from the first one. So, okay. The first one, if you didn't watch it, it was someone that you were still very energetically tied to. And when you would start to kind of put your foot down or want to do your own thing or start to move away from them energetically, they would get back in touch somehow. And depending on how you responded was letting them know what they needed to promise or say to kind of get you back into position or to kind of get into a conversation about what ifs again, because the what ifs were always a lot of fun. It was hard, and it was basically your only recourse was for you to decide that this is a matter of self-respect and integrity, and to for you to do the right thing, for you to do what is appropriate, not what you wanted to do, because there was sadness. We had 5 of Cups and 3 of Swords, but you knew it was best for your emotional well-being and for your integrity and just not feeling like you're being toyed with, because this was, you were pacing each other. What's this 4 of Wands about for Scorpio? What's this 4 of Wands about for Scorpio? Also, everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. It'll take me another minute to lay out the cards. This is about romance, typically, anyway. Sometimes it's about work or friendship or family or whatnot, general, but this typically is about romance for me. And this may resonate with your person's or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, what's this 4 of Wands about? Queen of Cups. Hello. So that could be Cancer. What's this Ace of Pentacles? I'm so relieved. Honestly, I'm so relieved about this because I just feel like I'm stuck in a storyline, and maybe it's that I need to get that reading out of the way or something, and then I can, I don't know. What's this Ace of Pentacles? Whoopsie. Hi. This Ace of Pentacles for Scorpio. 8 of Wands. What's this World card about for Scorpio? Whoopsie. 9 of Wands. What's this Hierophant? Hello. Stop it. What's this Hierophant? Could be Taurus right there. The Tower. It could be Scorpio. There you are, Scorpio. You're in your element there. This is like someone trying to play it cool on the surface, but inside, just like fireworks are going off. What's this 8 of Pentacles? The Moon. This is 5 of Cups. Okay, so there's some, for the Scorpios I'm reading for this one, there's something in between you that this person is trying to resolve, but this, what's different about this one is that this person is ready to take action to the point where they might jeopardize the rest of their surroundings. So this is someone that is wanting to take action almost to the point where it might not be a very well thought out plan. But I think that maybe this is an extension of the other one, and they see you kind of ready for more than they can give, but they know that this is probably the last time they can say something without action behind it. Who knows? All right, so I think this person feels pretty strongly about how they feel. I don't think they're telling you all how they feel. What's this? This one. I think this is someone that, so we got the Hierophant here and the Hierophant here. Okay, this is King of Cups. Sorry, I know I'm meandering. Sorry. This is King of Cups. Knight of Swords, that could be Aquarius. What's this? Seven of Pentacles. All right. We've got someone that is, unlike in the other reading, this is somebody that's ready to take action, but I don't know if they're taking the proper action. I think they might be taking action to prove to you that they're ready to take action, but it is ill-advised. This is somebody, but because of how they feel about you, wants to... so this is different, because the other person, it felt like they were toying. This is different. This situation right here, you've got someone that wants it to happen now, but they've got... Maybe it's at work. It's not the same thing, though. This is them needing to finish up something. The difference with this person, though, is that you can see the tangible evidence with what they're doing and how they are moving towards you. And this is somebody that is doing two things at once. They're trying to pursue you and to take care of you, and I say take care of, not manage. And at the same time, they probably haven't told you, probably haven't told you that they're still married. What? I feel like this person is doing all the things that they say they're doing, and they're asking you to wait while they wrap a situation up. It's the only difference. Okay, Mother of Pearl. The only difference between this situation and the last Scorpio reading I did was that this person is actually doing something, but inside they're just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But they're trying to do things to assure you that they are doing something. So you're kind of dealing with someone that's still married and trying to figure out a way to get out of it. The other scenario was Scorpio dealing with someone that was not doing much of anything about their situation beyond saying what you wanted to hear to keep you over here, because the other reading, they were waiting for to be dismissed from something, either a relationship, a job, a post, something that was supposedly to blame for keeping you two apart. And they were saying, well, as soon as this happens, then I can, to the point where they were trying to trigger or oust themselves. They were trying to give the person a reason to get mad at him, or well, actually, I say him, them, not him. It was like they were trying to trying to make it so the other person would get upset and lose their cool, and a big argument would ensue, and that would give them their out. And they were trying, the person in the other Scorpio reading was trying to manage two situations. They were constantly doing this. They were trying to manage to. This right here is the same thing, the same scenario, that duality, but the difference is that for this reading, the Scorpios I'm reading for, you have tangible evidence of what this person is doing. You can actually see that they are actually making good on promises made. They feel quite strongly about you, but they don't know how to end whatever they're in. There's an urgency to this. There's feeling like they need to act now, and to also show you that they're acting now and what they're doing, so that you don't go anywhere. What they're not telling you is this is a lot harder on them than they have depicted. They feel very strongly for you, but they also feel very guilty. So I guess this is like the other reading. This is someone who feels guilty, and at this point, it's like I'm reading another side of the same reading, because at this point, this person knows that if they don't do something, that they will. The Scorpios I'm reading for are not going to stick around. So I think this is, I think you understand, but I don't know that you should. I don't know that you should give this any leeway, because essentially this is someone leaving a situation so that you won't go anywhere. They do feel strongly, but they are going to have to end something to be able to be with you. And I don't know that that is the best situation right now. This very well could be wrong person, right person, wrong timing, because you've got somebody that wants to be with you and is willing to do whatever it takes to be with you, which is different from the other reading, because the other person was just word baiting. But that doesn't necessarily mean they should. Maybe this is not something that someone should act on, their feelings. They need to work out their own issues in their own situation first before they come for you. And this is about you having that in perspective also. About knowing, being the bigger person, seeing the bigger picture. And yeah, we might have feelings, and you might want to be with me and be over with me, but you got stuff you got to sort out. It's not that simple. You can't just cut and run. You can't do that to somebody, because it's going to catch up to you. This is you saying that to your person. So you're kind of having to be the one that's like pumping the brakes and going, whoa, 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 whoa. You can't come to me until you come to me correct. You've got stuff over. I don't want that following you here. You need to clean up your mess. And he's like, yeah, but I don't want you to do, I say he, but I should say he or she. So this is someone that is kind of in hot pursuit, but they kind of shouldn't be. This is maybe a relationship at distance. If not physical distance, this is also roadblocks along the way. That this needs to be much more of a measured approach to you. I don't think you're going to go anywhere. I don't think you should meet this person halfway either, though. I think it's very comforting to be able to see the measures that this person is taking. She or he might be giving you progress updates or something, but this is something you kind of need to keep on the back burner and really conserve and hold back your energy, because when they show up is when they show up, and seeing is believing type of thing. Because you've got somebody that wants quite literally to promise you the world here, and that wants to show you the steps they're taking to make that happen, and yet they don't know how it's going to happen other than to just flee the situation they're in, because they want you to believe them and to not go anywhere. And perhaps they don't feel like they could ask you for time. I feel like you are going to have to be the one to be measured about this, and to kind of see this from a non-emotional perspective. Feels like somebody's trying to get you to believe them, to trust them, is trying to show you, but it doesn't mean it's a good idea. It's like, I'm doing all these things. Yes, you are, but should you? You've got all this stuff over here you need to clean up first. She or he may, okay, so, all right. You know how I start talking a lot, so I'm not doing that. Okay. That's for Scorpio. It's so nuanced and so, Eight of Pentacles. Could this be work is keeping you two apart? Is this someone asking you to wait while they work on themselves and figure out what they want or their issues? Part of it is that they would have, it's a complete and sudden departure for this person, and they don't do that well. They don't just cut ties with things. They don't just cut and run. They feel like they need to, but she or he might not be able to do that because they just don't work that way. And yet they feel like if they don't do that, they might lose you. And there's just someone having a, kind of a crisis over that. Maybe that doesn't mean it's your responsibility to mitigate that for them. Maybe that means that it's not your job to help them figure out what they want. You've given them enough time. But we still have a connection here. We still have a kind of touching base and checking in on each other connection here. So you're not done with this person either. I think, honestly, just saying, I think it might feel really good to finally be chased by this person. To finally see the action that they're taking towards you. To finally being taken seriously. Okay. And now for Scorpio. Jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. that what this is? Is that you kind of seeing the bigger picture here and knowing what needs to be done, even if you don't want it to be that, you're looking at it from a place of maturity or what's best for both of you right now. Like you're calling it because maybe your person isn't thinking clearly and you're like, nope, what's best in this scenario is actually this, this, or this. Maybe you're taking the lead and advising and saying, nope, this is how we need to play this. I can't in good conscience do this. You shouldn't be doing that. It kind of puts you in a position to sort of manage this, but you know, sometimes it's like that. What's showing here is that you've been keeping this situation on the back burner and you're still accessible. And maybe this is a gentler or nicer version of the first one. The first one, it felt like you were being toyed with. This one, it feels like someone just doesn't know what to do and they don't want to lose you. But that's not the answer. They need to sort their business, and you've waited for quite some time. They don't want to have to do what they know needs to be done. They can't have both. They can't, and they know that. They just are having a hard time doing what needs to be done to be able to have what they want. And they want both. And it's not because they want both, it's because they feel guilty and they don't want to do what they know they have to do to be able to be with you. They don't want to give up everything right away. Things have to be a process for them. But what happens is they drag their feet and then it becomes this surge of activity, and that's not, you know what I mean? It's like, bleh. It's kind of exhausting. Okay. All right. Okay. Scorpio. Seven of Pentacles on its side, and we've got High Priestess, Pisces or Cancerian. Whoopsie. So, you haven't given any indication of where you fall on if this is going to work or not, but you kind of have, because they wouldn't be. I think they still have a shot if they show you. Oh my gosh, it's the same reading, isn't it? Good gracious. This is Pisces or Cancerian. This is also you feeling the same for this person, but not sure that this is the right time to be with this person after the back and forth shenanigans and you having to be the sort of bigger picture person. They've kind of, in my opinion, they've kind of asked enough of you already. So, but you know, when you love someone and you care, you kind of you do things. So, in the name of love, right? All right, so this is you kind of thinking, you know, I really like this person. I really want to be with them, but should I be? Is it the right time? This could be right person, wrong time, until we meet again type of situation. This could be you also enjoying the advantage of you being the one that is being pursued and chased, while you kind of sit here and pull back and don't give them any indication of how you feel and let them kind of pursue you and chase you, because it finally feels good to matter and to be valued. I feel like I'm reading two different types of people though, because again, the first one, they were kind of meh, and then this one, this person is coming in earnest, almost to the point of their own detriment, to where it's like, whoa, hey, wait, remember you have a whole life over here doing stuff, and you should probably consider that first before you just drop everything and pew, you know? Okay, all right. Okay, Scorpio, this was reading number 2 for what they aren't telling you. I like this coupled with this because it's you considering. It's you looking at both sides, your self-worth and also the power that you have with this connection, the way you feel. This could be a very involved right person, wrong time situation. Okay. Hope to see you in the next reading, Scorpio. Much love to you.